An update on the Wrestling Federation of India elections. They have concluded. Sanjay Singh has won the election for the WFI president. Devender Katyar, he is the senior vice president, and AK Shah, vice president. Cutting across live to my colleague Anshul as well. Just once again reiterating the results. The WFI elections, the Wrestling Federation of India elections that were pending for a very long time, they have concluded. Sanjay Singh has won that election. Cutting across to my colleague Anshul, who's getting us this exclusive conversation.
इस चुनाव को क्या अब दोबारा उनका भविष्य जो अंधकार में जाता हुआ दिख रहा था वो दोबारा दिख रहा है आपको? कैसे
मैं ये कहता हूँ कि बच्चों को एकदम खुश हो जाना चाहिए, पहलवानों को खुश हो जाना चाहिए। बहुत जल्दी ही 2 नेशनल होने वाले हैं हमारे। जो नेशनल का नुकसान हो रहा था वो नेशनल अभी हमारी मीटिंग होगी, उसके कुछ ही समय बाद हम उसको बोल देंगे कि कब होना है। तो पहलवानों का कोई नुकसान नहीं होगा, क्योंकि हम नेशनल इसलिए कराना चाहते हैं कि बच्चों का 1 साल का नुकसान ना हो, इसलिए हम जल्दी से जल्दी अभी जो हमारी मीटिंग होगी उसमें हम बता देंगे।
अच्छा, रेसलिंग फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया के जो रिकॉग्निशन था उसको हटा दिया गया था, तो उसको अब रिस्टोर करने के लिए क्या प्रक्रिया रहेगी और क्या एफर्ट रहेंगे?
अब ये सब चीज़ बैठ के बातें होंगी, पहली मीटिंग में सारी बातें हो जाएंगी। थोड़ा सा समय दो, समय के साथ साथ सब कुछ अच्छा होगा और बहुत अच्छा होगा और कुश्ती बहुत ऊपर जाएगी।
अच्छा, जो प्रोटेस्टिंग रेसलर्स थे वो अभी भी खुश नहीं होंगे, बिल्कुल खुश नहीं होंगे, तो उनके लिए क्या मैसेज होगा?
उनको खुश होना चाहिए, जो उनका नुकसान, उनको खुश होना चाहिए। और कितने पहलवानों का नुकसान हुआ है उनको तो अब ये सोचना चाहिए कि भाई हमारे आने वाला समय हमारा अच्छा है। उनको दिमाग से सोचें, सोच से सोचें, ना कि पॉलिटिकल सोचें।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। So as you heard there, that this is the winning panel that has finally managed to win this election of the Wrestling Federation of India. Remember, for the last 6 to 8 months there was no president to this federation, and that became one of the main reasons why the recognition of this federation was in fact removed from the international wrestling organizations. Now finally, since the elections have happened, we are expecting that restoration will happen, and post that we can expect that the events, that the games that were stopped because of the non-functioning of the Wrestling Federation of India, that could start yet again. When will that happen? That is something that remains to be seen. With video journalist Sanjay Singh, this is Anshul Singh for CNN News 18.
Cutting across to my colleague Anshul, who's with us on the broadcast. Anshul, could you give us a brief background of Sanjay Singh?
So yes, Sanjay Singh is not the first time that he has become a part of this Wrestling Federation of India. In fact, during the era of Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, he was one of the main members in his team. And now since Sanjay Singh has won, he is said to be a loyalist of Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. And this is something that the wrestlers were fearing, that if at all someone from the side of Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh actually becomes the president of the Wrestling Federation of India, then the changes that they want, that changes would not be made in the Wrestling Federation of India. And now within the next few hours, we are expecting the protesting wrestlers who sat on a protest, because of which Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh had to resign from his post even before his tenure could end. They are going to do a press conference and will give their first reaction as to how they feel about the results. Remember, the manner in which this entire election has happened, it was initially stopped by the Haryana High Court, and then this stay that was put on this election, due to this stay, the International Wrestling Organization actually went ahead and de-recognized the Wrestling Federation of India from its body, which meant that all these wrestlers, their future was in limbo. Now finally, since after the intervention of the Supreme Court, these elections have been held, the results have been announced. Anita Sharon was the person who was from the other side, and she has lost by a drastic margin, although the exact numbers are still not clear. We are still awaiting for that exact numbers to come out. But yes, what we have been told at this point is that Anita Sharon, who was the second candidate who was fighting this election for the post of Wrestling Federation of India. In fact, she was also a former wrestler and one of the witnesses as well in the case that has been filed against Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. So, though she has lost these elections, but yes, now since finally this election has happened, it is expected that within the next few days the Wrestling Federation of India's recognition will be restored in the International Wrestling Organization, and post that finally India would be able to represent itself under its flag in the upcoming Olympic Games. And also the events that were stopped out here because of the non-functioning of the Wrestling Federation of India, those events will resume, which would eventually mean that the kids who are fighting and who are preparing for big events, they could actually get their hands back on the mat and finally make sure that the preparations are to the point so that
Okay.
India could get the laurels that it has been waiting for so long in the field of wrestling.
Anshul Singh getting us all the details on that story. Let's move on.